Hey, is this thing on? Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about one of my absolute favorite topics, which is self-care. But more specifically, we're going to be focused on self-care in 3 different categories, which are mind, body, and soul. So I'm going to be giving you 3 of my favorite self-care tips in each of those categories, and hopefully you can try them out and find something helpful for yourself as well. So we're going to be starting off with the mind. One of my favorite self-care tips in this area is to do a brain dump. If you have so many things floating around in your mind all the time, you are going to feel overwhelmed and you're going to also forget stuff. I have the worst memory, so my notes are crazy. I have everything written down. I have notes on my phone. I have things in my calendar, my planner, like everywhere, reminders of things that I'm supposed to do. But the way that I get all those things into the different areas is by making a brain dump. So I just have a list on my phone. If I'm about to go to sleep and I can't turn my mind off because I'm thinking of all the things I need to do, put it on the brain dump list. If I'm in the middle of something and I don't want to forget something else that needs to happen or I need to look into or I need to take care of, put it on the brain dump list. If an idea pops into my head that I want to share on my YouTube channel, put it in the brain dump list. And so then I don't have to worry that I've forgotten anything or I've overlooked anything because it's all right there on my brain dump list, and I know that I have that to fall back on, which allows me to just relax and get some rest and not have to think about all the things that I have to get done or worry that I'm gonna forget about something. My second tip for self-care for the mind is to learn a new hobby. Never stop learning. If there's always something that you've wanted to do, pour some time into that area and it can be very, very fulfilling for you. It could be a lot of different things like learning photography, sewing, maybe taking up a musical instrument, anything that interests you that you've always been like, maybe I want to try this. Or if a new thing comes up and you want to give it a try, definitely go for it. You've got to feed your mind, you've got to try new things, and you have to give yourself some kind of spontaneity and new freshness to look forward to. And my third tip for self-care for the mind is, of course, y'all know, one of my favorites, a new thing that I have definitely been trying to commit to, which is to take some time for yourself. That means no people, no technology, absolutely nothing. Just you and yourself. It could be in silence or doing something that you just really, really enjoy. You don't have to always consider the thoughts or the feelings of other people. You can just do what you want to do. It's so nice to give your mind that break and to pour back into yourself in that way. And you're going to see so many benefits in how you can be helpful and caring for others because you've taken a moment to really be helpful and care for yourself. Next up, we are moving on to the body care of the self-care department. So a lot of these tips are going to be kind of things you hear a little bit more often when you think about self-care. So of course, number 1, a bubble bath. I love a bubble bath. Honestly, I don't take them as much as I would like to because cleaning the garden tub, it's just very difficult and I don't want to do it all the time. But once I do, it's so amazing, so rewarding. I like to put like little soap flower petals in there, also bath bombs, really warm water. I also like to use chamomile tea bags. They are great for calming. So whenever my skin is extremely dry or irritated, I also sometimes will get different rashes on my skin, especially in the summertime. So taking a bath in oatmeal or in that chamomile tea is just so calming and it makes my skin feel absolutely amazing. Next up is a facial. So you can either choose to go get your facial done, which is really nice because it's also a relaxing experience. I actually tend to fall asleep when I get facials done and she has to like gently tap me and be like, Amber, your facial's over, wake up. But it's kind of like a 2-in-1. So you're caring for your skin, making it healthy, glowy, hydrated, but at the same time, you're giving yourself a moment to just step back, relax, and do nothing but be pampered. Another option is to do your own facials at home, even if you only have time for a sheet mask or a clay mask that you can put on your skin. Do something special for yourself. Do something special for your skin. Trust me, it will thank you later. And just take the time to actually care for your skin, especially in the colder months. You'll know the dry skin is just there creeping up. We feel all cracked up and just overall like dehydrated in our skin. Pour back into that, moisturize, hydrate, Take care of your skin. That is so important to make sure that you don't look like you are aging. Maybe people be like, wow, you're aging backwards. I can't believe you're the age that you are. Well, take care of your skin and you can definitely see great results and also get some relaxation at the same time. And my third tip of self-care for the body is getting a massage. Massages are so amazing. I recently had one at a Korean day spa and it was so relaxing and refreshing, and it was just really, really great overall. The great thing about massages is that they are calming, and that's some uninterrupted time where it is all about you. And be specific. You know, typically before you get a massage, they give you a little paper where you're supposed to circle like certain areas where you want them to put more pressure or more focus. Like, let them know, like, I have tension and stress in my shoulders, my back has been hurting, please work on those areas, and they will definitely do so. I also suggest, if you can, to do an aromatherapy add-on. Essential oils and certain scents are so helpful in creating a calming atmosphere, calming your mind, calming your body, and calming your soul all in one. So it's great to have that in addition to your massage and just completely relax, let go, enjoy that uninterrupted time to yourself, and release some of the tension from your muscles so you can be the best that you can possibly be. And finally, we're going to be talking about self-care for the soul. The first tip starts with elimination. So you have to eliminate anything, anyone who is causing any type of stress or toxicity in your life. You will hear me say this so much, but outside factors are so draining to your mind and to your soul, and honestly to your body too, because it's all connected. So if things are making you feel uncomfortable, if you are in certain situations or around certain people where you feel like you can't be yourself, or you have to put on some type of facade in order to fit in or to please them, then that's not a situation or a person that you need to be around. You can't go through life trying to hide who you really are or masking your true emotions because you want to make other people happy. You have to really focus on what makes you happy, and that's true self-care for the soul, is pouring into yourself and making yourself as happy as you can be, loving yourself, caring for yourself in so many different ways. My second self-care for the soul tip is to have slower mornings, but make sure that they're intentional. Not just sleeping in for the sake of sleeping in, but if you do have the availability, sleep in a little bit longer on some days, give your body time to rest, or just give your body a moment to wake up when it actually wants to and not to an alarm. Then you can use your morning time to set a routine of where you can really focus on grounding yourself and preparing your mind for the day. This could include things like taking time for stretching or meditation, extra rest, hydration, and also gratitude. You have to really ease into your day. Sometimes you just need to wake up and sit with your thoughts. Or I like to use, typically the night before, I'll look at my calendar and see what I'm expected to do for the next day. And then in the morning, I'll review that as well, kind of map out and plan when I can get these things done, if some things have to move around, if some adjustments needs to be made, so that I can really focus on having a successful day without overwhelming myself with just getting up, going in the hustle and bustle and constantly rushing without taking a moment to rest. And my third tip for the soul is having meaningful conversations. I value conversations so much. Obviously, I am a life coach, but also it can come from anywhere, just encouragement and support that makes you feel better or makes you want to be better. So whether that's conversations with friends, family members, or someone like myself, a life coach or a therapist, whatever it is, having someone who listens to you, makes you feel valued and appreciated and wants to hear your perspective, and also allowing yourself the time to hear theirs, is such a beautiful thing. Conversations just open up so much of the world. They give you so much insight into things that you maybe hadn't even given much thought to before. And also they can provide a lot of insight about yourself and your values and your beliefs and what's important to you as well. So definitely take time, make it a priority to lean into those meaningful conversations, because you are definitely going to see there's so much benefit and so much growth opportunity that you can gain from those experiences. So that wraps up my quick guide to self-care for the mind, body, and soul. I hope you enjoyed the 3 tips in each of those categories and you'll be able to implement them into your life. I also wanted to give a shout out to Relaxed and Restored. I will make sure that I link her Instagram and her store in the description box below. That is where I got this t-shirt. My self-care is essential. She also has so many other great products, and just all around, I love her brand and everything that she stands for, with making sure that especially women take time to relax and restore ourselves, refill our own cups. And so this shirt is a great reminder of that. I also love it because it's so cute and so chic. So definitely check that out if you are looking for some self-care merch. Other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.